Hello everyone, this is Steven. Thank you for joining me in my channel. It's been a couple days since I last posted my video about my newly acquired clams. One of them unfortunately isn't doing very well. I think maybe tomorrow or the day after, if the clam happened to perish, I will make a video about that. I have already contacted Pacific Aquaculture where the clam came from and expressed my concern on the clam to see if they have any suggestions. Unfortunately, based on the clam's symptom, they do not have any good course suggestion. However, the owner, Dr. Mac, did speak that they have a new batch of clams coming in and he's happy to replace the clam for me since the clam has only been here for less than a week actually, and it actually never looked good since day one. Okay, so let's talk about this video. Today's video, I am putting two footages together. One is a time lapse of them feeding, and the other one is going to be just a regular time. And I'll probably at some point shut up so that you can just enjoy the fish swimming here. I still feel very fortunate that during COVID I have this beautiful tanks that I can enjoy. I still have a job, I can go to work every day from home. I haven't been able to produce content as much as I would like to, but I am grateful every day that I have all the life's necessities as well as the luxury of my reef tank. So a little bit update on this tank. Everything that was in this tank about 2 months ago are still here with the exception of my magnificent foxface. To be honest, I don't know at what point did that fish went missing or how it perished, but I know the fish had just personality-wise, it's never been like a very bold fish. And those of you who have had foxface rabbitfish, please feel free to comment and share your experiences. In my experience, I think I've owned 4 different foxfaces in the past. The most recent one being the Magnificent. Before that, I've had just a regular yellow one, and I have had one with the black dot on it. They've all been kind of quirky. I don't know how to explain it, but they're kind of like the huskies of the fish. They're not the smartest. They like to test different things, but they also kind of do silly little things. One thing in common is that they are all pretty shy. The one that I have had recently, Magnificent, he's kind of okay. He gets along with the fish, but I just wonder if maybe as the Emperor Angel here, I'm feeding them by the way if you're watching this, maybe this fish got really assertive, once it started growing size, it kind of pushes the foxface out of its way, so maybe it just kind of suffered from all the stress. And over here I'm feeding a little bit of krill, and in a moment I'll feed them some nori. So anyways, yeah, I feel kind of bad, but also not terribly bad because I have mixed emotions about foxface. On one hand, they're really beautiful fish. They're really cool, they're good algae eaters. If you have hair algae problem, any kind of algae problem, they will definitely graze it and they will help take care of it. However, the one thing that I will warn everyone is that they are not 100% reef safe. They do nibble on corals and they definitely do bite clam mantles. That's my personal experience. Every fish is different. But I have had 4 foxfaces and 3 out of the 4 did that. So if you have a lot of corals that you cherish, if you have clams, I would sincerely recommend against the foxface. But again, depends on your tank size and every fish is different. You may get lucky to have one or multiple of them that will never touch your clam or coral. And you may be just unlucky like me, where almost every single one I have had a habit of nibbling corals and clams. Among the fish that you see right now, I'm actually kind of in the process of planning a move, and I'm hoping to maybe get a new tank. I'm thinking somewhere around like an 8 by 4 by 2.5 tall, kind of 5 to 600 gallon ish capacity, and then maybe in the back I'll plug a frag tank to it. So along with the sump and everything, I'm hoping for maybe like a 7 or 800 overall capacity. I'm still kind of debating whether or not I want to keep all this fish. All the fish I have right now are cool. I love them all, but not all of them play well with the corals and the invertebrates. The triggerfish, the humu humu, for example, is definitely not a good candidate being in a reef tank. Maybe in a bigger tank it'll be fine. Another one that will not play well is the Harlequin Tusk wrasse. So right there, the Harlequin Tusk fish, it definitely will eat any kind of inverts I put in there. Shrimp, hermit crabs, snails, you name it. And the bird wrasse also isn't a very good candidate being reef safe. The angelfish are kind of iffy. If your tank is big enough, I've seen plenty of people with success having angelfish. All the tanks, for sure, I'll keep them. The Japanese swallowtail, I will keep them. The little angels, the flame angel and the lemon peel, it's gonna kind of be like a toss-up. The Malaterus wrasse, I am kind of on the fence. They're for the most part reef safe, but I've also seen them doing some kind of weird stuff to my corals. Anyways, so I think I probably try to do a little bit more research before I plan for the next tank. And if you have experiences having success with any of the fish that I have listed above with questions, please let me know, and also share your experiences and how you have had success keeping either a blueface, an emperor, a Harlequin Tusk, or maybe a humu in your reef tank. What did you do, and how did you get them to not destroy the parts of the tank that you want them to leave alone? I'm definitely open to hear your opinion. Anyways, I think that's it about today. I will remain about the next 3 minutes. I will remain silent so that you can actually just enjoy the music and continue watch the fish nibble. Thank you very much for joining me, and just a quick reminder, if you do enjoy my content, like to have more conversation with me about reef keeping, about keeping fish, and just the hobby altogether, please help support me liking, following, and commenting. I appreciate your support, and thank you again. Talk to you later.